Hi everybody, I just wanted to show you all how I use my health and fitness planner. I got this one from Plum Paper. I usually buy Erin Condren planners, but Erin Condren does not offer a 6-month planner, and I didn't want to buy a health and fitness 12-month planner because of the price when I didn't know if I was going to stick to it or not. So I got an alternative for Erin Condren is Plum Paper. So I ended up buying a 6-month Plum Paper so that I can make sure that I'll use it so I won't be wasting any money. So anyway, this is my health and fitness planner. I got the whale cover because I kind of thought it was funny and slightly ironic that I chose the whale cover for the health and fitness planner. But anyway, I use this planner and I have tabs on the top that I got from the Container Store, and they look like this, and they have tons of different color options. So I just use those to track different things on the top. So I'll just walk you through it and show you what I use it for. So at the beginning of Plum Paper, they have the spread of the month or the year, and I am using it on the days that I'm under points. This is mainly for Weight Watchers. So the days that I stay under my 32 points I'm allowed to eat, I put hearts, and the days that I go over I put just a dash. And I just started last Monday, so I mean, doing pretty good, I think. Anyway, so I'll do that throughout the year and see how well I did. Now, this was last week. We're in the month of January, and I just use, this is a teacher planner, so it has 7 different columns so that you can write what classes it's for, but I obviously am not using it for classes, so I chose to write in my FitBit, goals, workout, weight, how much I weigh, my sleep, how I'm feeling, and 30-day challenge. So my brother was in town this week, so there wasn't much working out, and I didn't do any challenges because he was sleeping on my couch, and I work out in my living room. That was a little awkward, so I didn't really do anything that week. Now, it's just on Monday. It's Monday now. So this is this week starting up, and I decided to switch it around a little bit. So I have workout, 30-day Beachbody challenge, my Fitbit, my goals, my weight, how I'm feeling, and my sleep. Now, I have a Fitbit, and it tracks how many steps you take as well as your sleep schedule, or like how you sleep. So I just set my Fitbit to tell it that I'm sleeping. It'll tell me how many hours I slept, when I was awake, and when I was restless. So I want to start tracking that in the bottom. But I'll write down what my workout was on the top, and then the 30-day Beachbody challenge is like, you start off with like 20 jumping jacks, 10 sit-ups, and so on, and you work your way up to more jumping jacks, more sit-ups. So I just already have that written out for the next few weeks until, so I feel like if it's on every day, I feel like I wasted room writing, so I will make myself do it. So I went ahead and wrote it out so that I will make sure that I did it. And I only have a 7,000 step goal because I have a toddler. Well, she's 18 months old, and it's freezing outside right now, so we don't get out a lot. So when she's sleeping, I'll like pace back and forth to get my steps in, or like run in place or something. And I have my goals written down, and every week I set about 3 goals for myself, but I've only thought of 2 this week, and one of them is no sweets, and the other one is to meditate 3 times a week, because meditation relieves stress, and stress is one of the reasons why people hold on to their weight. So I'm going to try to not be stressed out. So I'll just like write down what days I reached my, or I did a goal, or you know, whatever. So, and then this is my weight, and I do weigh myself every day. I know you're not supposed to, but it's kind of a bad habit that I now have. So I'll just like write down my weight, and then if it went up from the other day before, or if it went down. And with Weight Watchers, I earned my streak star because I lost last week also. So I started off at like 200.2 pounds, and I'm down to 191.4, and I know that's a lot of weight to lose in a week, but I was eating like nothing but junk, and now I'm, you know, I eat like more vegetables, and I don't snack as much and whatnot because I don't want to go over my points. So, and I know a lot of people get discouraged, and that's why they don't they don't keep up with a weight loss journal, they can't eat right or whatever, so I just write down what I'm feeling every day so that I can, you know, look back and see, oh, well, that day I wasn't feeling too hot. It was because I didn't exercise in the morning, and so, you know, I'll try to keep up a good habits. And over here I have this week's sweet treats, and I'm just going to write down everything that I eat that's a sweet that I probably should not have had, but even if it kept me under my point goal for the day, I just want to see what I'm craving and what I need to try to weed out. So now I keep my Weight Watchers on my phone, and I track my points on my phone, so I don't feel the need to write down what I eat on my weekly, because I already do that on my phone and I just don't want to be too repetitive, so I just decided to do it this way instead. And I had a hard time coming up with 7 different categories to track, so maybe next time if I get another plum paper I won't choose the teacher, but only the teacher and the student come in 6-month planner. So I didn't really have much of a choice of the 7 class section, because that's all plum paper offers is for 6 months is the 7 class. And I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. So if you know if I'm right or not, please let me know. But anyway, so, and I use the tab from the Container Store to mark my today, because they don't come with a ruler. Anyway, and on this plum paper I decided to add checklists to the back. And so for my checklists I just counted out 1 through 28, because there was only 28 slots, in the days I'm going to weigh myself with how much I lost that time. So January 5th I'll weigh myself, and I'm already up to 9, so I'll put a little dot on 9 if I'm still there. In January I'll just put a little dot, and then in February if I've lost a total of 14 pounds I'll put a dot and whatever. I don't know, I don't imagine that there is enough numbers, but if I'll just move it over to another page if I have to. Now this side is my measurements, and I haven't taken them yet, but it's for January through December, and I'll measure my chest, my arms, my waist, my hips, my thighs, my calves, my neck, and then I'll just write my overall weight to see how I've been doing or not. So I try to keep it short and sweet on any videos, but I'm not sure if this is too long for anybody. But anyway, back in this back pocket I keep just like my stickers that I've made, because I have a silhouette cameo, so I cut out some weight, or from some scale stickers that I'll keep in there. And just, you know, sometimes you need to make it a little fun in order to stick with something, so I like to decorate and just keep it interesting for myself. But anyway, so that is my fitness planner. I hope that I have helped anybody who wasn't quite sure what to do if they have a fitness planner, and if they are on Weight Watchers. I think that keeping track of literally everything you can is good for you and good to help you continue tracking, because you get discouraged very quickly when you're losing weight, and you know, you have lazy days where I would rather just snack all day than keep track of what I'm doing. And if you're like a planner crazy person like I am, you feel like you've kind of neglected your planner, so you continue to write in it so that you don't neglect it. So I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's how I work, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.